Not you, not her. I asked whether or not you were sitting in the truck because something could have been wrong with her, something could have been wrong with you. That's why I asked you.
In October 2022, a seemingly routine call in Trenton, New Jersey, spiraled into an alarming confrontation. Officers Dinatale and Yeldell approached a couple, Daniel and Myra, based on a vague report involving a gray truck. What began as an investigation into a custody dispute quickly escalated into accusations of obstruction and eventual arrests. The encounter was captured on bodycam footage, revealing a tense clash over rights and authority. Have you ever wondered what might unfold when routine actions escalate unexpectedly? Let's explore now. And to all our viewers, Happy New Year. Wishing you a safe and exciting year ahead. You're watching Cops and Consequences. Subscribe now to join our community.
Somebody else was riding with you? Somebody else was riding in the truck with you? Y'all just got out of the truck?
Wait, you saying somebody riding with?
Y'all just got out of this truck, right?
No. Parked there for a while.
Were y'all just sitting in the truck?
I mean...
Yes, right? You was just sitting in the truck?
You just sit...
What?
I don't answer questions. I don't want to incriminate myself, so... You're not incriminating yourself, you're answering a question. Which can potentially incriminate myself, so I don't answer questions. We were here for a long time.
No, I'm not worried about if you was here for a long time or not. It's pertaining to the call, but you're not in any trouble.
We're here for a call for service. We're trying to see if you... my partner's asking you a question to see if you pertain to the call. If you don't, then you'll be on your way, and we'll be on our way handling our job. No, it's fine. I understand. There's no need to get smart with me. No, I'm not trying to get smart with you. I was just saying, like, you know, I don't want to get in trouble for doing nothing wrong. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm just standing here. There's no need to get smart with a police officer. I wasn't trying to get smart with you. Okay. Keep it that way. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. Keep it that way. Can you give a description of the vehicle?
Said it was a Dodge Ram truck, red in color, and she gave me a plea.
You guys get a call for a Dodge Ram truck? Yes, we got a call for you too. Place, so you guys pull up here? And you have a responsibility to check it out. If you guys are doing nothing wrong, then you guys are doing nothing wrong. That's fine. I'm just curious. Do you guys have IDs just so I can see who I'm talking with?
I do, but I don't feel like I have to give it to you.
Well, you do.
I don't.
I'm telling you, you do.
In the state of New Jersey, it's a non-ID state. I haven't committed a crime.
Officer Dinatale demanded Daniel identify himself, but Daniel refused, asserting that New Jersey isn't a stop and identify state. The legal backdrop here is crucial. While some states allow officers to demand identification under specific circumstances, New Jersey does not. This means officers cannot compel identification unless reasonable suspicion of criminal activity exists. The officers were responding to a custody dispute, not a criminal offense, a distinction that significantly impacts the legalities of this encounter. Without reasonable suspicion, the detention itself becomes questionable. This is a prime example of how misunderstandings or misuse of stop and ID laws can lead to unnecessary conflicts.
I haven't committed a crime. Can I have your name and badge number, by the way? Your badge number.
I need your IDs.
I need you guys' name and badge numbers. I'm interacting. I don't even know who you guys are. I'm interacting with police. You guys need to identify.
Right now.
Clear identifiers.
Okay, but I don't...
Cameras are running.
Why are you intimidating me like this?
I'm not intimidating you.
You came up to me really aggressively.
I'm not intimidating you.
Why are you being aggressive like this? I haven't committed a crime. You're trying to ID me. I haven't done anything wrong.
We got a call. My dispatchers are giving your vehicle with you guys being described.
You trying to jump the gun and do wait. You're not.
331.
I'm not trying to cause any problems.
So we got called here, right? When we got here.
All right, Tepper, what's the complaint about? Because we're out with these two parties. We're trying to identify them and figure out what's going on.
The truck was identified. Not you, not her. I asked whether or not you were sitting in the truck because something could have been wrong with her, something could have been wrong with you. That's why I asked you, right? But then you got smart with me.
I wasn't trying to be smart. I wasn't trying to be smart.
We have an obligation, right? When we're talking with people and we get a call, and I'm not saying you two are doing anything wrong, but I'm going to call my dispatcher, as you heard on my radio, and I turned it up so you could hear.
Right.
Male, female, Dodge Ram truck.
That's it. Did I do something wrong? No.
So I'm asking you to identify yourself.
And I am refusing to identify myself because I have not committed a crime. And in New Jersey, this is a non-ID state. I refuse to identify myself. You asked me, and I refused. I feel like
this is an investigation, and I'm asking you to
so investigate.
We're in good.
And
it's fine.
You
investigate.
and
I am not going to
identify myself. So now you're obstructing. So
I'm not obstructing. Obstructing.
When Daniel refused to provide his name, Officer Dinatale escalated the situation by accusing him of obstruction and placing him in handcuffs. However, New Jersey law defines obstruction in specific terms, requiring acts like physical interference or independently unlawful behavior. Simply refusing to identify oneself does not meet this threshold. Legal precedent in similar cases has consistently emphasized that obstruction charges cannot be based solely on non-compliance with identification requests. This incident showcases how misinterpretations of the law can lead to unwarranted arrests, setting the stage for further legal challenges.
I'm requesting a supervisor. I'm requesting a supervisor. I did nothing wrong.
No.
Relax.
You're obstructing.
I'm not obstructing.
Man, back up. You're going to be arrested too. Back up.
I'm requesting a supervisor. Do not consent to searches and seizures. I do not. This is against my First Amendment. This is against my Fourth Amendment. Why are you putting me in? Why are you? Okay, I will get in. I'm not resisting. He's sticking in my pockets. He's sticking in my pockets.
No, what are you doing?
I'm patting you down. It's called search.
I want your badge number.
Okay, it's Officer Dinatale 7.
I'm requesting a supervisor.
Have a seat in the car.
I'm requesting a supervisor.
I want a supervisor.
Baby,
You're intimidating me.
baby, my wallet's on the floor.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my God, don't touch me. Oh, I didn't do anything wrong. This is my legal right.
Stop.
This is my legal right. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm uncomfortable. Don't touch me. I'm not fighting.
Is this your phone right here?
I want my supervisor. Baby, what? I know. I want a supervisor.
Both disorderly persons obstructing an investigation. NYD told him he was being detained. Didn't want to provide identification. Female started getting rowdy, started grabbing at us, tried to prevent us from searching him incidental to arrest. Both are under arrest for disorderly person. So Daniel, I want you to understand something. When the police are conducting an investigation, right, doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong.
Right.
But you have to identify, okay? It's called search incidental to arrest. So I pat you down, and I have to pat everywhere.
All right, but
I'm
being
across the
illegally
board.
arrested because I haven't committed a crime.
But it's not. It's called...
Not identifying myself is not illegal.
You're obstructing the administration
I'm not
of investigation.
obstructing an investigation because I'm not identifying myself. That's not
You are.
obstructing. I'm just trying to explain to you guys that I don't have to identify myself. I'm letting you guys know. Look, I believe I'm a strong believer. I have identified myself. Yes, of course. I'm being placed under arrest, so lawfully, under the law, I have to identify myself. Being suspicious is not a crime. I don't have to identify myself. So it's not obstruction.
So remember how I was saying dispatch? What I said our dispatchers are telling us? A male and a female in a Dodge Ram gray color pickup truck.
That's fine. That's fine. But you haven't observed any crime. I'm just standing.
So we have a right to
investigate.
To investigate.
Correct.
And
that's not asking.
Identify.
Right. You can ask me for identification. I can refuse to identify.
And if the party refuses, the police officer has an obligation to now, if they refuse to give information, we now detain. If they still refuse, it's an arrest.
The body cam footage highlights a misunderstanding of the basic principles of police interactions. In the U.S., these interactions fall into three categories: consensual encounters, investigatory detentions, and arrests. During a consensual encounter, citizens are under no obligation to answer questions or identify themselves. To detain someone, officers need reasonable suspicion of criminal activity, and to proceed with an arrest, probable cause, a higher standard, is required. In this case, there appeared to be neither. The officer's belief that refusal to identify alone justified detention and arrest demonstrates a troubling misapplication of these principles.
You can
detain for not identifying.
Can we please speak to a supervisor at the station?
You're going to. You're literally going to see a supervisor.
Thank you.
All right?
Yes, thank you.
Following their arrests, Daniel and Myra were charged with obstruction. When offered a deal to pay a fine in exchange for dropping the charges, they refused, determined to hold the officers accountable. They are now pursuing legal action, seeking justice for what they argue was an infringement of their rights. This case underscores the importance of understanding legal protections and the potential consequences of unlawful detentions. It's a stark reminder that when authority is unchecked, individuals must fight to reclaim their freedoms. And there you have it, a chilling account of rights being tested in the face of authority. What's your take on this encounter? Could this happen to anyone? Don't miss out on more stories that challenge the boundaries of justice. Subscribe to Cops and Consequences now and stay tuned for more jaw-dropping cases.